Okay, before I forget, I had a really lucid dream last night. Really lucid dream, and it was completely relevant to what is going on in my life. Okay, basically there was like two gangs, right? And I was kind of like in the middle of both gangs. I didn't belong to either one. And one gang was like running shit, and they had, they had all the benefits. They had like, a house and water and, all those things, and they were doing good, right? They were doing all right. And then the other gang was not doing all right. They were always in arguments, fighting, and this gang was smoking and drinking and just trying to get girls that like just out of lust and just dumbass shit, just being dumbass kids, right? Just being dumbass kids, right? So I was kind of in the middle, right? And I talked to the first gang that was like the good gang or whatever, that was doing everything right, and they basically said like we can't fuck with those the other gang. We can't, like, they can't come over here because they'll taint this area or whatever, right? Just like in real life, they can't come over to this neighborhood, this side of the neighborhood, because it's gonna be tainted, so we keep them out. And the good gang was all in better shape, better condition, like healthier, stronger, everything. So the other gang, even if they wanted to fuck with them, they couldn't because they weren't as strong. And at one point, one of the gang members from the bad gang, right, he had like a little bit of intelligence in him. Like you could tell he had like a little bit, he had something there, like he might have been able to figure things out. And they were smoking, and they were all like in a circle, all these dumbass kids being just dumbasses, right? In a circle. Girls, like just trashy ass girls, would walk by, and they would like try to pick them up, and they'd be like, "Yo, baby, I'll give you a cigarette for I'll give you a cigarette if you come over here or whatever, and I'll buy you alcohol if you come over here or whatever." And then like one girl out of like 10 might go over there, and then they would like blow all their money that they had on the one girl, right? And eventually I just like was standing there like witnessing all of it, and I just like got right in the middle of the circle, and was just like, and they were complaining, like they're all in the circle just being dumbass kids, complaining about life, and why can't we do this, and we can't have that, man, this is some bullshit. Just like nowadays kids complain about the government and things like that. That's how I used to be too, the world's like that, this should be legal, the blah blah blah, not doing shit about it, right? Just standing in a circle, not doing shit about it, just bitching, right? And eventually I got so pissed, I got in the middle of the circle and I said, "You guys want to fuck? You guys want to get out of this situation? You guys want to get out of this situation?" He's like, and they've been there their whole life, right? They've been there their whole life, and most of them like think it's cool. They think it's cool, like most gang members, they think it's cool that they're in this shit situation, and they're all wearing the same thing, and they think that that's cool, even though they have no sense of individuality whatsoever, right? And I got in the middle of the circle, and I'm just like, "You want to get out of this situation? You gotta," and I like grabbed one of the cigarettes out of like the guy's mouth and like snapped it in half. I was like, "You gotta stop smoking this dumbass shit. Stop talking to girls that are trashy and don't do anything for you. You gotta stop drinking alcohol. You gotta focus on other things other than just yourself. And you can get to that other side. But why are you complaining about not being on that other side? And you want to be over in the nice neighborhood, but you're not. You're gonna taint that area. You're not ready for that. Put yourself in their shoes. Why if you were them, would you want you to be over there? You know what I mean?" And I took like one of the guy's bottles and like slammed it against the ground, And I was like, you want to get over there? Now you know. You know how to get over there. So if you don't go over there now, you know what you're doing, and you know that what you're doing is wrong. So you're living that life consciously now. So it's up to you. And one of the guys, like, the guy that had a little bit of intelligence was like, you know, kind of like rallying the other guys up a little bit. He's like, he's right, you know. He's like, yeah, that's right, or whatever. You know, we should do that. And like, he stopped, like, he put his cigarette out or whatever. And I don't remember much after that, but man, it was a lucid dream, and it was so relevant. It was so relevant. People decide the destinies that they live. People decide the drama. The drama, man. You see people that live with drama every single day, and it's like, you choose that. You choose that drama. You got drama with your ex. You got drama with your family. You got drama with your friends. You got drama with yourself. You choose that. You choose that. And you know, don't take it wrong. Like, especially now in this stage of my life, when it comes to quitting addictions and everything, like, I can't surround myself with people, because until I find the right people, I can't surround myself, because I can't fuck with anyone. I can't fuck with anyone right now, because so many people live with so much drama all the time, and they want to put it on other people. You know, misery likes company. Don't forget that. Misery likes company. People love that. So people love to share in the shit, you know what I mean? So now, you know, and this just goes, like, this goes to real life. Like, you know, once you tell somebody how to live, they have the conscious decision now. They have the conscious decision to decide, you know, what do you want to do? Are you going to be in the shit side of the neighborhood with these gang members that don't give a fuck about you? With these girls that are just trash? Or are you going to go to the other side, you know? Are you going to get healthier? Are you going to get stronger? You're never going to be over there if you're weak. You know, smoking and drinking, that shit's weak, yo. It really is. It's fucking weak. It's weak-minded. You think you live a life where, like I said in the other video, you grow up and all you need is food, water, sleep, and shelter. And then all of a sudden you need food, water, sleep, shelter, alcohol. Food, water, sleep, shelter, drugs in general. That shit's weak. You are dependent now. You need more than you used to need. That's weak. You know what I mean? So, might not seem like a positive video because I'm like a little bit mad, but it's like, it's more so me being mad at it's more so me being mad at my old self, seeing the signs and not doing anything about them. You know what I mean? But it's all good now, because I this fourth quarter, I done came too far. I done came too far to drop the ball. You know what I mean? So, which side are you gonna pick, man? I'm not saying every single person that smokes weed is on that side, or every single person that drinks alcohol is on that side. But if you're addicted, you know, and you're in denial too, that's even worse, man. If you're in denial, like in this dream, most of these kids, they're in denial. They thought this shit was good. They thought their life was good. They thought that standing in a circle on some rocks and hollering at these trashy ass girls, they thought that was the life. They thought that was good. You know, because they were in denial that it was garbage. And the one kid, he knew deep down that he wanted to be on the other side, you know what I mean? He knew deep down. And the other side was willing to take them in, too. That was another thing. The other side was willing to take them in. They said, you know, like, if they change, you know, they can come I'm willing to take them in if they're ready for it, if they're strong. But we can't have no weak. The weak doesn't survive over here. You know what I mean? The weak doesn't thrive over here. So, which side are you gonna pick, you know? You know now. You know now.